Welcome back to the 420 Garage. I'm going to cut straight to the chase because I don't like my videos to go long. Some of them go long because there's a lot of shit going on. So let me just cut to the chase. The two red cars, for the most part, the Trans Am and the Corvette, they're coming along. Slowly, but they're coming along. I ordered some flocking for the Trans Am. Because I'm going to do a little bit of flocking on the interior because it's leather with like suede in the center. So I'm going to try and kind of replicate that. The Corvette, oh man, the chassis is bad on that. And there's some fitment problems also badly with the chassis to the interior bucket to the body. So I'm gonna keep trucking along with it, but yeah, there was fitment problems before the warped frame, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna see what I can do and make it look presentable if I can. I don't want to abort the mission, but I'm starting to think about it. But I'm gonna keep giving it a go ahead. But the Charger. Anyway, it's coming along smoothly. It had no problems. I got to do some foiling on it tonight or right now or whenever the hell I decide to do the foiling. I had someone posted that they had that theirs was possessed. And, you know, sometimes there is fitment issues with all kits. I haven't encountered any with this particular kit. Most of the pieces have been pretty good. Let me show you what I found, though, that might be interesting. The instructions or the box says it is a 2-in-1. Okay? And please mind the green putty. I picked up some of that green putty right here the other day, and I wanted to try it, and that's some good stuff. I don't know if it's the best, as far as the best, but for me, for what I had to do, that stuff worked very, very well. So I'm actually glad to have that in the arsenal of tools. But back anyway, this said 2-in-1. Okay, the instructions differ. There are 3-in-1 instruction. Unless anybody can tell me what the third build is. The one is stock street, and then it is race. Stock and street appear to be the same, except for a couple minor changes. But I guess. But to the gentleman that posted, I apologize, I can't remember your name. As I usually say, this is the 420 Garage. But I think I know where you may have had a problem. Let me go ahead and show you. Did you build the interior bucket? See, my interior bucket is built without the firewall. Okay? Because the instructions tell you to glue it and modify it and all that or whatever. It don't even say to glue it. It just points it down. That's where it belongs. I didn't do it that way. I don't usually listen to the instructions for some things because, well, any experienced builder knows the instructions are kind of messed up sometimes. I find flaws in them all the time. But here you go. I built the Charger, okay? And let me go ahead and get closer here. You can see I built the firewall into the car, okay, from the bottom, okay? The pedals are there for the gas and the clutch and the brake, emergency brake. And then the air cleaner is in there also. Let me go ahead and put some light on it, as you can see there. Okay? Let me go ahead and turn that off. Alright. And that's a cell phone, man. I love my cell phone. And what you want to do if you were having difficulty with that is, and I've already test fitted it multiple times, once you install that on there, you can go ahead and, you know, wiggle it through and line it up, and it'll actually, once you snap it in, everything will line up nice and perfectly. And there you go. You may have encountered some problems right here with the suspension, because the suspension goes through these A-arms, and they also line up in here, where they get, I guess, glued in also. which I gotta paint that black also. But yeah, but anyway, that's pretty much the most that's happened with this build so far. I made this, I did most of this progress about 3 days ago, actually, maybe 4 days ago, maybe 3 days ago, I don't know. That evening that I made the video about this one, I actually made all this progress for the most part. And then I got we got the pickup. I started playing with this one. The other body had to go to the junkyard. I'm gonna use that one for weathering, but that one was yeah, it was starting to become a big fail. So I kind of just used my fresh body and started over. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it flat or if I'm gonna paint it something pretty. But I already went ahead and notched out the wheel wells, and I glued the back on, got some of the green putty on there, and I'm going to go ahead and slide that in there, and it'll look pretty nice. I might just leave it primered. I don't know as of yet. But unfortunately, I don't have any other status updates on the other cars because, you know, it does take time. But the next video you'll see will probably be this one done. And I got to get some decals for the back. But I want to get some nicer looking decals for the car. The one that came with the kit that goes over the back trunk and around the quarter panels, it looks really shitty. By any chance, does anybody know where I can get a nice looking set of decals that'll fit this and look nice, and you know, it'll represent, you know, the decals a lot better, because I don't know about that. We may even order some aftermarket wheels for this kit. They sell them at a website called Scale something or other. I'll provide that information in the next video. And they make replicas of factory wheels. I used them when I built the GTO I built. That one, I don't know if I actually put that one in, or if no, I didn't film that one. But that one was floating around for repair, and they were 3-piece resin wheels. The chrome ring, there was a chrome ring. The rim itself was resin, and then it had a backing that came with it. I ended up using a different backing, but they had to be painted in detail. It came out real nice. I was at the customer, you know, when the customer comes up and he says, "Man, that's his car," that's a good feeling. You know, I did the pinstripe. And then when he picked up the 63 Impala the other day, and the 74 Camaro, yeah, he was very happy about that, which, you know, made me feel that my work paid off. I'm not a pro, but, you know, he really liked what he's seen. So I did get an air compressor recently. I actually needed it for the car in my garage, actually, and around the house. I bought a 26-gallon Craftsman air compressor, and I needed it for air tools in my car in the garage. I'm working on a Chevy 210, but I also bought it so I can, it's adjustable, so I can use it in the house, because I'm going to buy an airbrush also and turn up the game a little bit, and then, you know, just around the house. But yeah, that's where we're at right now, and hopefully the next video you guys will see will be the finished product of this one. I got to throw some foil on the windows because I've already gave it a few clear coats, and I think I'm done detailing it for the most part. And you guys have a good week, good evening, or good afternoon, or whatever the hell time it is right now. But peace out, everybody. Have a good one.